Good morning, Kevin here, and Sue's with me again. And we've got with us today little Fig. Here we got Fig with us. There we go, that's Fig. We are doing a revisit to Sherwood Forest. I came here 2-3 years ago. Different time of the year completely. And I know Sue and I have been here before. We brought my father here once before. It was a request he made to us to bring him to see the major oak. There's been stories circulating about the health of the major oak. On my Facebook group I posted a link with some information supplied to me by the Sherwood Forest Centre by a gentleman called Rob, and I'm going to add that to the description of the video. Unfortunately Rob wasn't able to meet me today because he's just come back from his annual holiday. Now Sue has just stopped. Look at this honeysuckle up in this tree. Isn't that wonderful? So anyway, we're going to press on along here. It's about a 15-minute walk, and we'll see what we can see when we get there. Well, here we are, we're still walking along, following the signs for the major oak and the major oak trail. No horses or cycles are allowed in the park, in the forest. But the one thing that is very good is you've got lots and lots of notice boards explaining the different types of food for the animals that you can get in the forest, and little bits of information. It's one here, it says Tales of Old, and this one I'm going to tell you what would life in the forest have been like. Outlaws would have shared many tales around a campfire. And just down there you've got a little Jenny Wren and a robin there. Well, there's the oak tree from another angle, and we're just going to go down around this way to follow one of the trails round. But from this angle you can see the props better and how they support the boughs of the oak tree. But that is clearly, you know, a very, very ancient tree. An ancient oak tree is 400 plus years old. But this one is approximately 1,000 years old. It's a marvellous, amazing old tree. Wonderful. So pleased to have come back here again today. This is one of the finger posts I was telling you about earlier on, pointing in a different direction of the trails, and as you can see there's one going that way and there's one going up through this way where Sue's going with Fig, and then they disappear out through the forest in different directions. As long as you stick to the trails you're fine. Well, as we are walking along this trail, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an idea of the trees that are surrounding us. Well, clearly there's a lot of oak trees, and there are silver birch just here, as you can see, and we've seen some one or two ivies growing up one or two of the trees, but not that many, to be honest, which is lovely. But just look at this view through here, and we've got the sun coming through the trees, which is lovely. Really, really nice. Well, here we go. This is what we're on, the Wildwood Trail. Just look at this through here. Isn't that brilliant? Fig's having a lovely time over here, running around in the leaves. Eh? Yeah. Come on, Fig. Come on, Fig. You're a good girl. Come on. You get left behind. Well, we decided to come back on the Wildwood Trail to pick up this track that we're on now, because Sue actually googled the trail and it's 4 miles long. Obviously eventually it'll come out somewhere, but we don't know where, so rather than just keep walking and then have to walk all the way back, we're heading back towards the visitor centre now. And I mentioned about silver birch trees just now. Just here to my left, although there's obviously different trees in there, but it's mostly silver birch through there. And there are some holly trees, but lots of people walking their doggies. There's another lady coming with her doggy on. That's not on a lead, but we've seen some real old, obviously oak trees which have been left just to rot, which is a natural thing to do, and the right thing to do, of course. Well, we're nearly back at the visitor centre now, and I've enjoyed the walk. It's been nice, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been good. We've been keeping Fig on the lead most of the time because we weren't sure if you're allowed to let the dogs off or not, but it turns out you were. So she's had a few little runs, which is great, but not as much as Sue would have liked. But never mind, but we're back here. So I'm hoping to make contact with Rob a little bit later today and try and make some sort of an arrangement for him to just explain to us exactly what they plan to do here at the Sherwood Forest for the major oak. Anyway, this will be Kevin and Sue and Fig saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, bye, bye-bye.